Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video we are going to be talking about GameStop and Nikola Motors. So GameStop is having earnings coming up here very soon. I want to disclose a little bit. I did sell off some of my GameStop position at a profit, and I also bought some put option on GameStop to protect my position that I currently hold. I still hold a big amount of GameStop shares. At least in my opinion, it's a big amount of GameStop shares, but I do not have that $100,000 that I originally said I had because I sold off some, just because there's a possibility that GameStop stock could crash right after earnings. So that's my gamble. My gamble is it might crash. That's why I sold off some of my GameStop position and I bought some put option just in case. But I'm still bullish on GameStop, and I still going to call in. This will be my first call in ever for GameStop. So I will be calling in when they have the earnings report coming out here after the bell. I will be asking my questions. So the phone number is 877-451-6152, and the confirmed code is 137-03604. Definitely gonna go in and ask my question. Just to remind you guys what my question is. Thank you for taking my question. Does GameStop ever have plans to get into the digital model like Steam or Stadia with 60 million membership? I'm sure you guys can be a contender in that space. I just wanted to see what they have to say. They might say, "No, we don't have any plans for it. We don't care for that." They could say that, or they can say, that's a possibility that we could consider in the future. I think if they do somehow manage, like let's say if they acquired a company through stock acquisition to develop a platform for themselves, creating a Game Hub or GameStop, whatever. GameStop. No, I like Game Hub, but that's just me though. Anyways, it just sounds like a cool name, even though it's kind of related to P-Hub. I just think Game Hub would sound like a cool name. A hub for gamers to connect to other gamers through the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox something 2. I think the Xbox 2 is actually called Xbox only. That's all. They only named it Xbox, and that's it. They're not naming it Xbox 2 or Xbox Series X. Just Xbox. That's going to be the name of it. So Xbox Series X is kind of a dumb name too. But yeah. Anyways, moving forward, that's my question, because I really think it's an important part. It's really important that GameStop does something like that, because if they don't, I think their future doesn't look too bright. But short term, they're gonna make money off of the gaming consoles. Period. There's no question in my mind they won't make a ton of money off of these new consoles, because they will make a lot of money. I guarantee you this. And the cool thing about the new consoles is it's backwards compatible with the PS4 and the original Xbox. So GameStop has the ability to sell a lot of used games to customers through the new consoles, because people are going to want to buy. They're gonna want new games. So since the new consoles are not gonna have very many games when they first launch, people are gonna come in. They're gonna buy used games from GameStop, and GameStop's gonna make a fortune off used games, in my opinion. If you are new to my channel, I would appreciate 100,000. I would appreciate a subscribe, because my life goal on YouTube is to get 100,000 subscribers. Even if you never watch a single video of mine ever again, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Nikola Motors. So Jeremy yesterday came out and was like, "Sell Nikola Motors, sell," but don't do your own thing. Sell Nikola Motors, but do your own thing. So he's basically trying to manipulate the market to try to get rid of the Nikola Motors stock, take the profit. I don't think he should do that, but you know, that's my opinion, because at the end of the day, you know, he's trying to manipulate people to sell, take their profit, you know. And I have something in this show to share with you guys. I think Nikola Motors is heading higher. Why do I think Nikola Motors is heading higher? Because this morning I tried to buy some call option on Nikola Motors when it crashed. I should have bought some actual real stock when I saw the premium on the Nikola's options, because if we look at the Nikola call options, the premium on it is ridiculous. Look at that. Look, $60, $70, $30, $26 to buy a $55 call option on Nikola Motors. But then when you look at the put side, it's like ridiculously cheap. $51, $1.30 to buy $51 put options. So the stock is most likely going to head higher rather than lower, simply because there is so much, the option chains are so messed up that, you know, it makes no sense. That's why I'm bullish, because the call options are so much more expensive than the put options. So if you really want to short Nikola Motors, it's so much easier to short it than to be a bull. So that's why I'm thinking that Nikola Motors is heading higher. My opinion only, though. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that Nikola Motors is going to crash and put options are your best friend right now. I don't. I think Nikola Motors is heading higher, because I was up this morning and I tried to buy some call options on Nikola Motors when it crashed to around $57. I was like, oh man, Nikola Motors call options are so expensive that I just decided to stay away from it. And then I looked at the put option and I noticed it was like dirt cheap. And then I'm like, this stock's heading higher. I should have just went out and I should have just bought more stock. But it's too late now. It might not be too late. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll dip tomorrow. Maybe put options are the best way to play this at the moment. I have no idea. I think that the stock price is heading higher. Oh yeah, the fundamentals makes absolutely no sense. But I still think that the stock's heading higher. It's just my opinion. So the market today is red. Down. So the Dow just recovered. The Nasdaq recovered. And just the market is just slightly green today. Not too much to say about that. I mean, it's not slightly green. It's red, but it recovered from what it was when I reported in the morning. Space stock. Space is trading sideways. Not too much to say about that. You know, Space is heavily retail invested. So though that's the reason why I think Space won't lift off, is because there's so many retail investors in Space that no big money wants to go in and pump Space to make a bunch of retail investors rich. That's my opinion. And then for Nikola Motors, there's so many bears for Nikola Motors that it pays to be that's why there's so many bears. That's why there's so very little amount of retail investors in Nikola Motors. There's quite a bit of Robinhood investors in Nikola Motors, which is to me kind of surprising. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a lot of retail investors in Nikola Motors. I have no clue at the end of the day. So I don't know where I'm off. Drag King today trading sideways. I still think this thing is overvalued. But that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, big money controls this stock, so if they want to skyrocket it, they will. American Airlines. Oh, look at that weird spike. I think this is just a glitch in the chart, but just trading sideways today. Aurora today also trading sideways. Volume is extremely weak today, like extremely weak today, like no volume at all today. No trading activity. The stock is just holding up simply because Canopy is not crashing. Canopy dictates Aurora's stock, in my opinion. Cron today trading sideways. Afria today is up 24 cents. Afria's really strong. Really strong lately. $1.4 billion market cap. Is that even right? Is that right? 267.59. 267 times 5.22. Yeah, it is a almost a $1.4 billion company. That's interesting. So basically, Aurora won't drop below Afria's market cap, because Aurora is worth $1.7 billion right now, and Afria is worth $1.4 billion. And what I think is Aurora won't drop any more than 14 US dollars, because then that would make Afria pretty close to Aurora, and Afria acts as a resistance level to Aurora. So that's my opinion anyways. And Tilray today up 13 cents. Hexo pulled back a little bit, some profit taking from people. Sundial, let's look at Sundial. Sundial Growers is up today, 7.33%. It's just been really volatile for Sundial. Volume is kind of a little bit weak today, but that's about it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. They raised $18 million. That's interesting. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.